The financial burden of being a caretaker for a loved one can be overwhelming and devastating to the caretaker's savings or retirement fund. But if we're prepared, life can be less stressful. So here to help guide us, entrepreneur, personal finance expert, and author Buffie Purselle.
Buffy! Hey, sis, hey.
Thank you so much.
We're so excited to see you. So I know that this subject hits you on a very personal level. So tell us about your role as a caretaker.
So yeah, my mom was diagnosed with a rare form of uterine cancer a few years ago, and immediately there was a battle of where she was going to be cared for. She lives in a small town in South Georgia, and she wanted to use her regular doctors. And I was like, absolutely not. You're coming to Atlanta to the best people here. And because we hadn't prepared, that was a fight. But I was lucky in that my sister and my dad were along my side helping me with my mom. I actually had people fighting to take care of her, but other people aren't so blessed when that happens.
That's true. Having a good support system is probably one of the best ways we know you're going to heal. How can we still provide, Buffy, the best care for a loved one without dipping into the savings, or let's be honest, if you don't have any savings to pull from, maybe a loan? Where do we go?
Well, you've got to start planning now. I know your skin looks good, honey, but we're getting older. And so that means our parents are getting older also. And so we've got to start planning now. We need to have a talk annually with our family members, our mother and father, our siblings, and we need to see what financial resources our parents have available, what insurances they have in place, what money they have under the mattress or in the chicken coop, and what money your siblings have available to help. But yes, investing in long-term health insurance care, long-term care is great to do now. Mm-hmm. And, with the way the economy is right now, I can't really tell people, you need to be putting away this and do all that, because folks are living from paycheck to paycheck. Right. Let's just keep it real.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to figure out with the siblings who's going to take care of mom and dad physically and who's going to help financially.
So, Buffy, when it comes to taxes, is there anything caregivers can do when filing their taxes? Could they write off that chicken coop?
I don't know about the chicken coop, but you have to pay your parents on your taxes if you provide more than 50% of the financial care for them. And a lot of people don't realize that. I think they think, oh, my parents have Social Security income, so I can't claim them. You can claim them. If they don't have any retirement income or anything else that's causing a taxable event for them, they can be claimed on your tax return. And the care that you pay for adult daycare or having a home care worker stay in the home, you can claim that as a tax deduction.
That is great information. So, okay, tell us, when should we start putting money aside to take care of our aging parents? And how much should we be putting aside?
You put it away now, which I found out what happened with my parents at my young, tender age of 45. But you need, again, with the way the economy is right now, I'm a realist and I understand that people are hurting and struggling financially with inflation and all that. And so continue to save for your own retirement, your own savings and investments. And just, if you don't have a plan in place, just know that maybe 8 to 10% of that is going to have to be earmarked to care for your parents.
Wow.
All right. Well, first of all, Buffy, great to see you again. Wanted to ask you this question. Hey, we were talking about looking for money. Are there any directions you can point people in terms of like just grants and maybe not even loans? Because there's a lot of times there's money allotted by the government for certain things, but people don't know that it's there, so it sits there, gets reabsorbed. So is there anywhere that people might not think to look for money that's been allotted for people that had to suddenly start caretaking for somebody?
I'll tell you, AARP has great resources. There are lots of articles to find, financial resources, low interest loans. And I mean, look, one of the things I like to tell people too, if you're going to be the main person financially taking care of your parents, make sure you take out a life insurance policy on your parents. You have insurable interest. You can do that. It sounds morbid, but what you don't want to happen is you to exhaust all your savings. Your parents die and you're left with nothing.
Right. Wow. Buffy, always a wealth of information.
Thank
you so much for joining us today. DBL Nation, for more financial advice, check out Buffy's book, Crawl Before You Bawl, available on Amazon. Thank you again. We appreciate you.
Yes,
we'll be right back. Thanks, Buffy. Good to see you.